Hey everybody, it's Party Elite back with some more Imperator Rome gameplay for you today, continuing our Let's Play as Icenia, hoping for a smooth recovery from what happened last time. We did get a huge chunk eaten out of us by Debunya, and in a war of vengeance, we took it all back, and we also declared war with a people whose name we don't even remember. I believe it was, no, it wasn't Cantiacia. I forget their name. They don't matter anymore. But yeah, it was a glorious war. We took everything that was once ours and what should rightfully be ours. But we now find ourselves in a precarious situation once more, where our aggressive expansion is ridiculously high, our neighbors do not like us, and our manpower reserves are ridiculously low. This has to be a rebuilding episode. We have to spend some time in getting our manpower replenished, getting our armies replenished, and getting back some of those heavy cavalry that we lost. Again, we did suffer some major losses in terms of the quality of our army. All we have left are regular armies, just like everybody else on this block, and that is not good enough at all. I was counting on that heavy cavalry, but here we are. Now, many of you pointed out that I wasn't using this 12k army up over here, and some of you even took some pot shots at me. Fair enough, all good. But I'd like to point out that this 11k is not my army. This is actually the army of Decanglia. I know the colors seem very similar, but our colors are a bit more on the reddish side with that band down the middle over here, that horizontal band, whereas these guys are orange, and on top of that, you can see my armies will always have the green behind them as opposed to the gray up over here. So this 11k is not my army, for those of you that were wondering why I'm not using them, because they're not mine to use. But enough rambling about that. Let's go ahead and start time off, speed things up a little bit, and hope to God that we don't get dragged into another war anytime too soon, because that would be terrible. Now, what I could do is I could spend some time micromanaging things a little bit, moving people around, making people happy. That's definitely something I'm going to need. As you can see, like Debunya and Demetria over here starting to drop in terms of loyalty. Not a big fan of that. In fact, I might want to look into that right now. I'm pretty low on oratory power, but I do think I need to do a little bit of assimilation to fix that. I mean, does that? Nope, not enough. We'll get there soon enough. It'll take some time, but before Demetria or Debunya get too low in terms of their loyalty, we'll be able to turn that around, no problem. Icenia is fine, Cantiacia is going up, Pritania, we could change you as well. I don't need civilization right now. I could drop it over to, I could take it to local autonomy, just make sure that it's not going down. Like, it's alright if it drops when it's at 80%. So I was thinking of doing acquisition of wealth instead, temporarily, make some more money or something. But honestly, I'm feeling like we just go with local autonomy, or leave it as is, wait to see if another war is declared on us, and use borderlands where fitting. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Wouldn't be the worst idea. But right now we are very much in a rebuilding mode. This is not the spot I wanted to be in at this stage of the campaign. And again, I should mention a couple of things. First of all, if you're enjoying this series and you'd like to see more of it, make sure you let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. It does make a very big difference in how I approach content on the channel, so it helps me understand what you'd like to see more or less of, and I approach things accordingly. Apart from that, I should also mention that I am more than... I am more than ready to lose this campaign. I'm very well aware that that might happen, and if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to get too upset about it or anything like that, but I hope you guys understand that it is a very real possibility with how things have been going recently, and I've been pushing maybe a little too aggressively. So if it happens, we'll take it, and we'll move on to another campaign, which I might even approach a little differently in how I showcase it on the channel. So I'd like to see you guys' feedback and stuff in the comments too, if you have any thoughts on how I could make things more fun to watch and things like that. And finally, if we do manage to continue, and we do manage to survive, I'll be happy. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for over here. But I don't know. I mean, yes, Cantiacia itself is small, but it is allied with Morinia down over here. They're not going to make it over because they don't have any boats, but they're also allied with the Girotrigan Revolt, which is currently on the back foot, it looks like. We've got, I mean, Girotriga is having some trouble of its own right now over here. Demetria doesn't like us either, and they're allied with the Revolt as well, so there are some opportunities here, like I could make some pushes, but I do need to wait. Our aggressive expansion being so high is really not helping our cause. It's really not helping our cause. And let's see real quick here. If I were to change this to Borderlands, yeah, that manpower buff could be quite helpful right now. Like, we're making enough money, so I was actually wondering if I change Icenia to Borderlands to get that manpower buff and just get some more people coming out a little bit faster. Because every little bit counts, of course. Every little bit counts. Right now it would take about 9 months before our armies are replenished, and then extremely slowly we're going to be getting our manpower back so we can actually recruit new units. I don't know how I feel about that. Another option is, of course, to get more citizens as well, so we can get some more research going, because that's pitiful. It has been for a while, and I think I've been maybe a little too lackadaisical about that. I feel like that's going to hurt me in the long run. So I need to be wary of that. Alright, these guys are happy, 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 happy all across the board. Okay, good stuff. Just have to worry about Pritania. I mean, civilization effort is really not helping me at all up over here, I don't think. Like, what's the deal here? We're 22, and our nation as a whole is at, what, 27? So yeah, civilization effort, definitely not worth it. You know what, let's go ahead and swap it over to Borderlands. This is the right province, right? Let's make sure it's the right province. Let's get you to be Borderlands. And we'll take that slight bump. There we go. Didn't feel like much of a bump at all, but we'll do it. It'll still drop for a little bit, but we'll turn things around. We'll like assimilate people and stuff. It'll be fine. The Druidic Conflict. Great. I don't need more conflict in my life right now. Some of our druids in Ganganon Akron have gotten into a conflict with their neighbors in Decanglia. No! A conflict based on the local beliefs of the tribes in Ganganon, Akron, and Canovium. We've received a messenger from the druids asking for proper support in their conflicts against our neighbors, though that would put us at odds with Decanglia. Okay, Decanglia. Which one are you, Decanglia? That's you. You're allied with Brigantia and Caravitia. I can't go to war with them. This is a matter of faith, not of politics between nations. Come on. Gonna affect loyalties a little bit, but they'll be fine. They'll be fine, and over here, let's actually see who's causing the most trouble in terms of loyalty and happiness. Kazene. Kazene? You. You're my troublemakers over here. Let's go ahead and assimilate a couple of you. See if that does the trick. No, it does not. There we go. That's all we needed. Trending flat, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's speed up time a little bit more, I think. Let's see what this is about. Yes, let's go ahead and make that money. Hopefully no one's going to start causing us too much trouble over here. This army is the one, I think, yeah, that needs all the replenishing. Holy crap. I mean, I could just disband it, honestly. I could just disband it. Down over here, this war is pretty interesting. That revolt is, they're fighting tooth and nail. Oh, you know what? And I think with Cantiasia's support, the revolt may have... Nope, Juratriga's still alive. The revolt wants military access. You know, I don't think I'll give it to them. What does Juratriga think of me? They don't like me, but they don't hate me either. They're not the worst offender. And the revolt, what do you think of me? They hate me more. So you know what? No. No military access for them. I want Juratriga proper to win this. At least they were once my allies. Get you back in here. Could build some more ships, actually. Costs money, not manpower, so that's fine. And I was also wondering if I wanted to get more training camps built or anything like that. We've got a decent number of fortresses. We got a decent number of fortresses spread out pretty well. We have a bit of a blank spot over here. I wouldn't mind putting a fortress down over here if we even have the population. We do not. Well, I can still build one. There's a base of one. Okay. Be a terrible idea. It does have the border forts advantage as well. And it would help prevent access very easily into my capital from the north. I don't know if it's the north I have to worry about. I think we might want to go ahead and put a fortress down over here. Just block out access from the north here. Costs how much? 100? We've got money. Go ahead and do it. Just to be safe. I'm really nervous. If you can't tell, I'm actually really nervous about what's going to come for us in the near future. Nobody likes us, and rightfully so. That aggressive expansion is a problem. I could kick it up another notch. Hopefully I don't feel the pressure anytime soon. And I guess this army is the one that's replenishing first, fair enough. It is our first warband. Alright. Debunya wants some stuff. Wait, no, not Debunya. They want to import it from Debunya. Druidic, sure. Okay, loyalty's on the way up. Yeah, this is going to be a slightly slower episode, folks. I hope you don't mind. And if you do mind, let me know. Then I can, you know like how to edit stuff and whatnot. Always looking for that kind of feedback. This navy's okay-ish, I think. Probably the strongest navy on the islands. 2, 2, 2, 0, 0. Oh, these guys are about to have a rebellion. Hallelujah. 0 over there. 4 over here. Yeah. We've got the strongest navy by far. We can actually use that to transport troops around and circumvent, I suppose, enemy fortresses. Which is always nice and helpful. Like if I get the navy down over here, for example, I can use the navy to transport troops over and whatnot. Oh, you're actually getting another whole army? Are you serious right now? Oh no. What are you trying here? Like I could shift forward a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine over there, and you guys can host how much? 11.96, so you'll be fine over here. What I really need to do is get to those heavy cavalry as soon as possible. Flocking to the banner. The honorable people of Demetia have turned out in droves to see the renowned general Britavenda Morgana lead her troops on the way to greater glories. A delegation from Gobanium have requested the honor of sending a number of their young men to join the army of Britavenda, citing their virtual fanaticism as a great boon during warfare. What could go wrong? Sign them up. Yeah, let's do it, man. 5 random cohorts. For you, which army are you in charge of? The second warband. What could go wrong? Sign them up. And just like that, our army has recovered a little bit. We got a bunch of light cavalry and light infantry. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, what's your loyalty looking like, though? Yeah, it's going down pretty hard. Oh my god, all those loyal cohorts. We've got what we need to bribe if necessary, so I'm not too concerned about that, I guess, but something to be wary of. Yeah, that fortress is almost done. We're still making good money as well. That'll obviously change once the heavy cavalry returns into our armies, but that's a ways away. That is a ways away. Now, I could, let's slow it down a little bit. I'm wondering if I do want to move some citizens, like, over here. Like, let's see, what do we got over here that's affecting our research? We pump up our stability as well. Earthenware is helping over here. Unrest is hurting. Down over here, earthenware is helping as well. Unrest is hurting. I'm looking for the best place to send stuff. Like send citizens over. Looks like the best we've got is like at our capital. Well, specifically over here, I guess. Why is the unrest so high? Jeez. Unhappy pops. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. Governor corruption they don't like. Still have some unhappy pops down here. Why are you unhappy? What could you possibly be unhappy for? Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to send citizens up over here, perhaps. Go ahead and make some of these folks happy. By which I mean assimilate them. That's horrible. Pick some of you up as well. Alright, good stuff. Cool. Alright, that helps our research point a little bit. And then what we can do is we can send people over from, like here, all these 5, we can actually move up to Combritovium. And you'll see that research number over here is 1.51 right now, but if we do this... Wait, the province is disloyal? It is. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I believe it has to be above 50. So, we'll get there soon enough-ish. Up over here, how about, what's the deal over here? Nevia, you're not getting us any research points because you don't have any citizens. You have any up over here? No. All the way over here. Like, I've got the civic power. I could move these guys over. Could also promote some tribesmen up, but I don't want to get rid of the manpower right now. Go ahead and move you down to Kasene, and then from Kasene down to Denevia. Yay, we got some research. Terrible. So slow. We're almost there for civic advances. Do we have a better person here? No, we don't. Alright, alright. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Beat time up over here. Got some citizens over there we could move over, perhaps. Sure. Let's go ahead and move you down to Durolipante. Okay, make you happy. Ish. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We'll get there. The earthenware helps, but if we could also get, what is it? Glass, was it? There's a couple of options that help with research. I need to export glass, sorry. Papyrus would be very helpful, but I don't think I can import papyrus from anywhere near here. Not really a British Isles thing, papyrus. Not really. Alright, let's continue kicking time up a notch over here. Antiacia has a lot of citizens we can send up, hopefully soon. We got more. Oh, Stars of War. The signs of the stars have been clear according to our druids, and proclaim our many victories to come. No matter who our enemies may be, our triumph will be certain as we move to take our rightful place as the rulers of Icenia. Now to find somewhere to lead our troops and fulfill our destiny. Find a nation to conquer. Relax. That aggressive expansion still has, like, some way to go, okay? Calm down, people. Calm down. Well, I guess it has to be above 33 to move people around, actually. Okay, we've got you over here. You over here. Let's go ahead and move you. Wish the moving user interface was a little bit better. Move you from here to Durolipante. There we go. Slowly helping. Try and make you guys happier as well. The unhappy pops is not helping me. We are able to get our... Let's stick with maybe the blessing of Tutatis. We're in a manpower crunch right now. I'll stick with it. I think it's nice and helpful. And soon I'll actually be able to get stability higher as well as we get more religious power. That'll be good and helpful. I really need to spend more of my other powers though. I'm glad I found a use for my civic power at least. Oh, I did. Oh, wait. What? I see. Okay. I can actually do that. I thought I had to do multiple steps. You can move within provinces and then adjacent cities. Got it. You live and you learn. These guys are really unhappy. There we go. You're also unhappy. We'll fix that soon enough. But it's helping. It's helping. If I get more earthenware, what happens then? Let's check real quick. If I get more, each surplus gives us another plus 1%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Do we have earthenware anywhere else in our... You know what we do? I should be able to import more. So let's go ahead and see what we don't need. Let's get rid of the horses. We're not at war right now. And earthenware, I should be able to get from somewhere. No, we don't have a surplus. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, they're two different. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. We can fix this. You're producing earthenware, and you'll produce one more if you get 17 slaves. Okay. Don't really have slaves. So that doesn't really work for us. I was wrong. The horse is back in here. Yeah, let's get the horses back in here. Oh, kick time up a notch again. Unmarried ruler, hold the phone. Okay, let's go ahead and arrange that marriage. Who do we have here? We got 8s, 2s, 6s. I mean, this is a pretty good number over here. Pretty loyal as well. Lots of money, too. I like that. Oh, isn't she one of our generals? She is one of our generals. She's dumb, but, you know, we can deal with that. Modest, lazy. I don't like that. Miserly. Yeah, that explains the wealth. And she's epileptic. Ooh. You know what? Her numbers are pretty good. Her numbers are pretty good. She's 56. Damn. How old are we? 63. Okay, you know what? Let's get married. I didn't realize I haven't been married. Whoops. This army's starting to actually look like an army now. It's good. All of our armies are starting to feel like armies. God, that was a terrifying little time period. It looks like it's passing through pretty well, though. Seems to be the case. Seems to be the case. Alright, back to moving citizens around, I guess. 56, goddamn. Oh, Druidic making a comeback over here. Oh, the revolt has destroyed them completely. What am I saying? No, not a comeback at all. Not a comeback at all. Alright, let's go ahead and find some more citizens to move. Make sure, yeah, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and, I mean, is Denevia, I think, is comma 1.5 versus 0.79. So sure, let's send people down to Druidic. Couple steps removed, but you know what I mean. There we go. And then from here, we'll move you all down to Druidic. That's even how it's... What did I just say yes to? That's a big problem that this game has as well. When like something comes up and you just click it, it's like I was in the middle of another menu. I have no idea what I just said yes to. I guess I could freeze frame and figure it out. Alright, research is picking up. Research is picking up. We are depopulating entire swaths of land, though. Do need to be wary of that. Alright, 1.53 over here. 1.52 over here. If I could just get these 5 up there, which will be soon. I guess it's above 33%, so it will be soon. But up to speed. We're in a position where we can go to war now, actually. I'm feeling pretty confident about our, like, size. Like, if I go to war with Druidic right now, that would be pretty funny. We'd be able to take a little tract of land over here. Horribly rude, but pretty funny. And we would deny the revolt some land, and I don't think it would hurt our, aggressive expansion all that much. So you know what? It is kind of tempting, if I'm completely honest, to go to war with Druidic. The revolt will take this in no time. There's nothing left here for these guys. Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to get a claim fabricated and then go to war, and I can't quite afford to drop our stability by 2 right now. I mean, actually I could, and I could bring it back up to 0. Am I that eager for war? Must I constantly kill? My fear is that the Druidic revolt is allied with Cantiacia and Demetia. That's my fear. See? That'll become... Like, once the revolt wins, I don't know if that alliance is going to stick around or not. They'll be pretty strong together. There are 2 fortresses here that I need to take. I will lose some numbers. But it would just be... You know what? I think I might do it. I think I might do it. This is an opportunity I can't really miss out on. Go ahead, show superiority. Yep. Let's do it. Who needs a Casus Belli? Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead and pop our stability up. Because again, when stability drops, you just have to spend a little bit to... Like, it reduces how much it costs. So, we're fine. We're at 0. Not the best place to be in. War Exhaustion will drop quickly enough. This is causing us some trouble, as you can see, but it'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Low Navy maintenance. That won't be a problem for us, really. We're just going to stay docked. We're going to take these very easily. Oh, would you look at that? They actually have an army there. Alright, well, we should get ready to defend against that. Our bodyguard just died. Alright, I guess Brenwen Elitova is our bodyguard. We're really low martial scores. This army's going to be ready to respond if this army decides to move in towards us. I don't think they will. They're too busy dealing with Cantiacia right now. I should have maybe let them fight for a little bit longer. It looks like they're going to finish the siege off first. So at least there's that. And then they might come towards me, but I would have preferred if Druidic had hurt Cantiacia a bit, I suppose, but here we are. And this revolt is coming through, I think, to destroy what's left of that army. What I might want to do is move this army down here so the revolt can't take it. But I can't move through. Alright, fair enough. Speed time up. Things are fine. Hopefully people aren't becoming disloyal. A little bit of disloyalty in Debunya and Demetia. Okay. A war exhaustion is not helping, of course. We've got some time before they become entirely disloyal, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. War exhaustion still dropping slowly. Slowly but surely. This can't possibly affect us too much. Like, it might pop it up by another 2 or 3, maybe, I think, at most. These guys have decided to help me with my siege for some reason. I'll take it. Okay. That 15k is scary, but you can see now we are getting to full strength over here. Like, we're finally actually looking like a proper nation with 50 cohorts again, so that definitely feels good. It definitely feels good. Alright, where are you going, Druidic? What are you planning? Oh, and you look at that. Cantiacia might fall. Ooh, the Druidic revolt has given us a gift. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, we might get along. I don't know why they like me, but hey, I'll take it. Not gonna complain. Maybe they're hoping that I'll give them stuff, but that's not gonna happen. Don't be fools. And then afterwards we can kind of wait again a little bit. I'm just so impatient. I need to be a bit more patient. I'm gonna have war declared on me from all sides. You know what? The revolt, I accept your offer. Druidic's time has come. Hopefully they won't surrender everything. Like Cantiacia or something, I don't know. I want what I've captured over here. Yep, we want a siege over there. Excellent timing. Move down to here. Finish this war once and for all. End the revolt as well. We're kind of helping Druidic. We're helping the Druidican people. Look at it that way. Ooh, shipwrecked. One of Icenia's most renowned merchant traders, Britivenda Margana, has appeared before our clan council in tears. She tells of a huge shipment of exotic fruits which sank beneath the roiling waves on a journey from Glevum to Vang. She beseeches us to cover at least some of the losses in order to preserve the reputation of Icenian trade throughout the world. Oh yeah, we can afford that. We can help. I mean, there are more pressing concerns. Offer to buy a prevailing trade empire. Oh, I do like that. We've got the money for it. That feels awfully rude, but yeah, let's do it. One more trade route is handy. In Demetia, I believe it was. Yes. Horses, wood, furs. That helps with starting experience buffs. We've already got a surplus in the capital. Where would we be importing? Oh, it'd be from the capital. No, I wouldn't want to steal the capital of that. Horses, more horses from Debunya? Jeez. I don't see why not. Might as well do it. Get some more commerce income happening. Win-win. Pull you back over here now? Alright, cool. And pull you back over here. This war's over. Cantiacia is going to recover. And Cartagena is going to fall. I think they might be ready to give everything to me. No. Of course not. At least we'll make some money out of this. I feel only slightly horrible. And we have two fortresses back to back down here. What a waste of, like, fortresses. Feels like a waste, at least. Down over here, I should build some buildings as well. I mean, we've got... could build a training camp. Let's start with that. Deal with our manpower issues. Not a lot of manpower coming out of here, but let's deal with that first. And let's go ahead and assimilate a little bit. There we go. Happy people. Happy people. Good stuff. And what's our war exhaustion looking like right now? It's on its way up. Well, okay, it's kind of flat, if we're honest with ourselves. But once this war is over, I mean, which is soon, I mean, it'll be fine. Now, Demetia is kind of scaring me with how quickly they're growing their forces. Siege is 1. We're gonna sue for peace. Everything is ours. Give us all your money. Only aggressive expansion up by 1. Wait a second. How did the revolt get that? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not too upset at that or anything. I gained the smallest of territories. The littlest of wars, I guess. The littlest of wars. Well, we made some gains. Our people are happy. We were supposed to go to... Well, we weren't, like, mechanically supposed to go to war, but, you know, the Druids were saying it was a good time for war, so we did it. It worked out. Now, the revolt is still a revolt. Does it just stay that way now? That'd be kind of weird. Have I broken it because I took one of the provinces? Because that's pretty funny. Don't like these defensive leagues and stuff. This I could probably take on if I had to. Just the revolt and Demetia together. I could probably take that on, no problem. Got fortresses. We got a fortress. We don't have this fortress down here. Okay, great. Oh, I could build one if I wanted to. I don't think I do. What's our deal over here? Giratriga's looking pretty bad, actually. We need to fix this situation. Okay, there we go. Alright, good stuff. Now, is it 30 or 33? Let's find out. Yes, it's 33. Guess we should move these 3 citizens down to here as well. Training camp's been built. Cool. Again, right, like I've got the civic power. There we go. Alright, this is just a whole episode about relocating citizens. 11 citizens there. Oh, these guys are just not loyal. Fair enough. What else have we got? One more citizen over here. Alright. Time to move, buddy. Oh, I don't want to move you to another... Yeah, no. Go over to here, and then from here down to Girole Ponte. Jeez. A lot of citizens. The unrest is unfortunate. The war exhaustion is a bit of a problem, but we'll fix that soon enough. It'll fix itself rather soon enough. If we look at religion, it'll be on the way down by 0.1 per month. Yeah, not a problem. Speed time up, in fact. Gotta go a little bit faster and we'll recover quickly. And our manpower is finally actually recovering. Jeez, only 121 per month. Only 121 per month. That's ridiculous. I need... I mean, I don't need heavy cavalry, but I definitely want it. Do I actually have access to all the horses in... No. No. But to the south, I have access to all the horses. So if I can field heavy cavalry, that will be, like, game, set, and match for the south over here. We were supposed to be allies. So remember that. We were supposed to be allies. Look at that, plus 50 against archers. We're buffed against light cavalry, even against light infantry. Chariots, yeah. We need that heavy cav. We're getting close to being able to recruit it, too. Alright, alright. Strongest navy in the block, too. Slow it down a little bit, see what's going on over here. Going on over here. Defensive league, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, but there's this alliance as well. Great. And then you are only allied with the revolt, so that's an option. Those chariot counts. Ooh, civic advances. Yay! That's actually quite helpful. And now we can get some inventions happening as well. Research point buff, yes, definitely. Only makes sense. Yes, let's go with that, and let's go ahead with this as well. I've been, like, why not? I've been looking for things to spend this stuff on. And we have another import route in the capital, where we can get, what? Nothing. No one's willing to trade anything with us. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Not a problem. Alright, Cantiacia, you're at 33 plus. I should now be able to move. So right now over here we got plus 1.6, so I should be able to do this and go here. And that should take it up to 2.77. There we go. And let's make some of you guys a little bit happier, shall we? There. 2.97. Alright. I mean, we have, in fact, isn't this, well, that'd be good for commerce. The port is good for commerce, not for research, of course. And we actually have another military tradition available as well. I could go with this, the army weight modifier. That manpower recovery speed is what I'm, like, rushing towards, really. Some of the stuff over here is quite helpful further down. I don't know how long it'll be before I get to that. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Died of a heart attack. Oh, we lost a researcher. Hopefully we have a better one to replace you, and kind of, yes. Good stuff. We'll get there soon. We're actually right around the corner, and, you know, we can up our efficiency slowly but surely. Still no one willing to trade. Still nothing to trade, I guess, I should say. These peaceful times have lasted quite a while. How much longer can they last? Centralization efforts on the topic of peace. After seeing our people slowly moving towards the tribal centers of our nation, Elder Caractacus Senatus has suggested certain measures we can take to increase the unification of our society. Though his suggestions seem well considered, it would cost us a noticeable amount of gold, but not taking his advice would certainly frustrate him. So it'll only cost me less than 100, honestly. We'll get a lot more centralized, and it'll bump our monthly centralization. Let's do it. We'll make sure his ideas are realized. Some of these armies might start shrinking a little bit, but centralization helps. It ups our civilization level, and, I mean, we can promote freemen more easily. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing that, if I'm honest. I mean, to be fair, I could do it here, get, like, 14 citizens instead. Would be helpful. We're making so much money off commerce. When I get, when my manpower is fully recovered, I might actually consider swapping my Omen over to the one that bumps up commerce income, and that should help tremendously. Actually help a ridiculous amount. Now we're looking for a place with the most freemen. Or I could move freemen to Dorne, because that's where we have the training camp. Bump the manpower over there. I mean, I don't want to depopulate this area completely. But let's move you, for example, to Dorne. We're at plus 200 right now. Oh, it becomes plus 250. Because each step is, yeah, so, like, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Ooh, scandal. Oh no. Okay, let's deal with this first. Scandal is, unfortunately, part of an average day in the Icenian clan council. Ordinarily, we would simply ignore such petty squabbles. However, on this occasion, the esteemed Caractacus Sinatus was found in flagrante delicto with his lover Totia Akka by his spouse Canticina Elitova. Not good. The spouse, overcome with despair, has appealed to the clan council to have Caractacus Sinatus stripped of office as a punishment for his brazenly public vice. Sinatus, who are you? You're the elder. Okay, let's see. The elder of ours has an 8. We could replace you with a 7, so you're not going to take you out of... We're not going to remove you from your position, no. Just have him flogged, I suppose. The wife would be happy, but our elder would not be happy. I don't want to lose popularity, so fine. Just have him flogged. Learn his lesson. He learned his lesson. Oh no, our wise one died. slow time down a little bit over here. Let's replace our wise one for Ecosinatus. Should be a good replacement. National citizen happiness bump. That's pretty big, actually. Oh, okay. Big enough. Big enough. How can I bring the unrest down over here a little bit more? War exhaustion, no. Unhappy population. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that, I suppose. These guys are really not happy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, much better. Much better. We can pick a new omen. I mean, I'm wondering if I go with the manpower one or if I try to make more money faster. You know, let's go ahead with the Blessing of Lugus now. Because, let's see, it goes from plus 0.28 to up to plus... Come on, baby. 3. Holy crap, guys. Oh my god. Plus 3. How much does heavy cavalry cost? Oh wow, that's a really high maintenance cost. That's a really high maintenance cost. I mean, I can disband some of these like chariots and stuff. Literally only disband 1 unit over here. What about over here? Yikes. Like freeing up 1 is getting rid of 2 chariots. Okay, that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. I could get rid of some chariots. Your chariot has no experience, so you know what? Create new unit. Pull away that chariot. And I wish I could pull these away. I could try in a second. Let's go ahead and... Yep, disband you. I should have waited until I was actually recruiting heavy cavalry, but I am now. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. Now, can I actually... I haven't actually tried messing around with enemy generals and stuff. Like, I should really look into that more. Come on, give me my mouse back. Why? Okay. Can I not see your generals or anything? Because I wouldn't mind... I mean, like, I could plan assassinations and stuff. I can't afford it right now, but... Could try some of this stuff. Inspire disloyalty. Ooh, that's good. I'll be the ruler. That makes sense. I'm guessing these guys are not big enough for me to actually do anything there. Fair enough. Alright, fair enough. Unfortunately, someone else has died. Let's go ahead and replace you real quick over here. And what do we do here? Primary culture happiness. Yes. Grand temples. Absolutely. Grain rations. You bet. All of the technology. And military is almost here as well, so that's good. That's good. Extraordinary ordnance. Heavy infantry discipline, that's useless. Oh, you're not having a good time over here. What's your weight? Oh, okay. A petitioner approaches. A senior citizen by the name of Bricta Morgana approached our tribal chief in private this morning. In a hushed voice, she spoke of a vision of the near future in which she was found by her loved ones, having been drowned at the bottom of a well. With shaking hands, she offered all of her worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. Oof. How awful. We shall take good care of her. Alright, why are you suffering so much? You've got 12.4. Let's pull you back up to here. It's okay. Not too much of a problem. Now, anybody you want to trade with us yet? No, not yet. We'll have access to trade soon enough. I mean, I could take a look at... Papyrus is never going to come close to us. So, like, I don't even have to, like, think about that. We could look at... Earthenware, not available anywhere nearby in surplus. Amber, ooh. They just don't like me, okay. Commerce income buff, no. Cloth. Why don't you like me? Okay. hard to get some of these things. I wouldn't mind the army maintenance cost reduction. Oh, you know what, this we could work on. We could work on getting salt over here. Sure, improve opinion. Get salt from Venetia. Eventually. Now we're losing money now, which is not good. Okay. Let's fix that. Over here, we've got a lot of citizens. We got a decent bit of commerce income coming. I could build a marketplace over here. And over here, we've got a decent number of citizens as well. I could build a marketplace over here. Gonna wait until the money stabilizes a bit first. 0.53 over there. 0.54 over here. Yeah, so we'll get the marketplace done over here. Cool. Up to speed a little bit. How's our provincial loyalty looking? Everything's on the up and up. Yep, looks like it is. Excellent. I could change Pritania to acquisition of wealth. That should help us out a little bit. With the financial situation, I mean. And Ordovisia. Come on. You've had enough time living free. Negative 1.81 becomes what? That's not typically how it goes when you up the taxes, but okay, it got worse. Raising a host. Oh, the army of Britavenda, Morgana, blah, 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 blah. Holy, wait, whoa, hold on a second. Is one of the finest in all Icenia. Nonetheless, she has issued a demand for additional soldiers, paid for and equipped from our own coffers, I see. Recent rumors have portrayed Britavenda in a less than favorable light, and we should begin to wonder where her loyalties truly lie. Could you be planning something? Alright, let's find out. Her loyalty is decently high. Not the biggest fan of that. I mean, I could always bribe her. It's a pretty easy thing to do. We don't deal in demands. That's not an option. Send the men, let her equip them herself. So we lose 5,000 manpower that we don't even have. They'll all be loyal to her. They'll all be loyal to her anyway. The one way she gains loyalty. I can afford to lose 50 gold, I think. Even though money's on the low right now. We get heavy infantry, archers, light infantry. Not terrible. Have to pay their upkeep as well. Fine, we'll grant this request. But it does make me nervous. We are losing a fair bit of cash. These guys are gonna start becoming less happy, but I mean, I could go in here and work on that slowly. Man, oratory power used for everything. I guess this is helpful now. We do have some heavy infantry. There we go. All the techs. All of the tech. Alright. So this army has become way too big for itself. How big are we actually? 17.139. Okay. $16 up there, 13, 14, 12. Like, where to go? That 15.29 is the best we've got. I can't split this army up because it's all loyal soldiers. I guess I might as well put you up over here. Jeez. We lost all of our manpower gains. We'll get it back soon enough. I wanted more heavy cavalry, but you know, heavy infantry is not bad either. They'll do well enough for themselves. They're not good against light cavalry, which is unfortunate. Oh god, you're just gonna suffer attrition no matter where we go. Marketplace done over there. I hate the thought of reducing my military morale, but I might need to do that. Unless I want to just be a war economy, go to war to get more money. Which is an option. Is an option. Well, these guys are really happy. Okay. Over here we're making Decent chunk of cash. Was hoping that we'd make more from commerce income from that second marketplace, but I guess not. Armies are getting too big to sustain me. Alright, let's see. What have we got over here? Oh, we can drop our fort maintenance. Just need to remember to up that if we go to war. Barely helps. It slows the bleed down. Wages, I'd be a little bit more hesitant to drop. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me at all. We're already up over here. Damn, okay, this is actually kind of not perfect. Because this is with the national commerce income buff as well. Not ideal. Not ideal. Some of these disloyal places, as they get happier, at least we'll be making more money off of them. And I could also look at, I mean, it's just tribesmen that give me tax. I'd die if I could get some slaves. I might need to go to war again soon, folks. Just in order to make some money real fast. Might dive into war with these guys. They're only allied with the revolt, and down over here they've got, what, 15 point... Oh, wow, this is actually... that's a big army. 16 plus 9 is 25. I've got 27, but... I can regroup, destroy these guys first, and then come down south, I suppose. Hey, let's go ahead and send this navy over here to see what's going on, and we've got this 8k over here as well that's just chilling. Let's pull you up to the here. How big are we actually? What's our... It was 64 cohorts, you know, like, these guys should not be a threat to me. They aren't, in all honesty. And, you know, I could even go to war with these guys. Brigantia is not really a thing anymore, if I'm completely honest. But it's more about swallowing the south over here. Mainly because of their horrible betrayal of me earlier. Mainly that. You have 11 cohorts, and you have 18 cohorts. Seems far more manageable, because these guys, again, they have no boats, so they won't make their way over. I could do that. I could focus down against these two nations first. I would want my aggressive expansion to drop a little bit further before I tried that, though, because trying to conquer both of these guys at the same time is not going to be cheap in terms of aggressive expansion. So give it some time. Give it some time. I'm really worried about my economy, though. I need to figure something out there. I need to figure something out. Looking for unhappy tribesmen. Oh, ever-changing council. Catabolgia has made a lot of friends at court these last months and proven how much of a boon it could be to our rule. By opening our door to a larger audience, there is nothing to limit our rule further. As Catabolgia has already done a lot of the work necessary to change our council, it simplifies the rest of the process for us. But the real question lies in if we should listen to her advice or not. By bringing our people closer will open new opportunities. It adds a clan chief. We lose some oratory power. We've got some to spare. Okay, I don't mind that. It does not sound like a feasible option right now. Solution, rather. Sure, let's add another clan chief. Bringing our people closer will open new opportunities. We have a lot of clan chiefs. Who has the most succession support? You do right now. Oh, you're terrible. Everybody's terrible. Modron is the best here. You need to be more popular. Okay. Oh, wow, that money situation is not good. Huh. Okay. This is actually a bit of a problem, folks. See, if I conquer land, it opens up the conversation about trade as well, right? That every trade route we have adds more income too. You guys anywhere closer to almost? Okay. Still improving our relations, right? Why don't they like us? Aggressive expansion is a problem. Right. Okay. Don't know why you guys care all the way down there, but okay. I guess they've heard the tales. Speed time up a little bit here. We have 50 months, less than 50 months, before we lose money. Now we won't get there. I don't think we shouldn't get there. Oh, we're actually paying for this army now. That's why. Could disband it. I could disband it. We have 61 cohorts. Do we need that many? The cost of this much money. If I get rid of the chariots, you know what, let's go ahead and get rid of the chariots here. All of them. Not ideal, but it should help our economy turn around. There it is. We needed that. Bountiful harvest. I feel like we need this as well. Word has arrived that this year's harvest was exceptionally good in the city of Virtus. Whilst the merchants may be holding their heads in their hands, the people rejoice at the plummeting price of bread. Perhaps next they will demand circuses. The people should rejoice we gain stability, or we should perhaps limit the drop in price we get over 100 gold. The timing. Okay. Extra stability, again, long-term gain. The people should rejoice. I'm a good tribal chief. I'm a good tribal chief. Now this army is really nothing. Probably blend it with some of the other armies. These retinues are acting really weird. I'm happy with that call though. 58 cohorts until we start making some more money, which we will as soon as we go into another war and conquer some more territory. That'll be fine. Cool. I'm fine with this. Now, hopefully these guys can't afford... No, they can't. I was like, can they afford these mercenaries? Because that would be painful for me. But no. No, they cannot. Alright, I think I'm actually in a position to go to war really soon. Got the oratory power. I could lay claims to all of these lands if I'm a bit more patient. Just take a little bit of time and we can do it. That's an option. Another thing I can consider is actually moving people to Brown O'Dunham. Moving citizens to Brown O'Dunham to maximize the commerce income. Like I could do, like let's take a look here. See, so here we're making plus 0.67. Memorizing these numbers is going to be painful. 0.67, 3.13. And because of the port, I want to move people over. 0.67, 3.13. Let's slow time down a little bit here. 0.67, 3.13. All right. And one more. Another death. That's not good. Have we just started paying for another army? Okay, I guess we can move 4 more. So, I guess it kind of helped. Unrest might be the reason for this problem here, but... Huh. Close enough, actually. I guess the numbers aren't different enough at this scale. Oh, we just lost our religious. Okay. Go ahead and get you in there. Good stuff. Oh, we did lose. Yeah, there we go. We're paying for these guys now. God damn it. I need these clan chiefs. This is a terrible army. They're both terrible armies. That's a little concerning. What's going on up over here? You guys are at war now, aren't you? Ooh, they are at war. Okay, this is interesting. Alright, there we go. So that's good. At least somebody's picking up the slack over here. So we might be able to disband this army entirely. Or maybe we disband this army entirely first. Because it's really useless. Have to pay, but... Hopefully that changes things ever so slightly in the positive. Okay, there we go. Just the littlest bit, that's all I need. The littlest... This has really been an episode about the littlest bits, hasn't it? Okay, so we're slowly recovering over here. Over here as well. I guess Modron Eletova, nice, has become a chief, right? Yeah, that's why she's getting her own retinue as well. I don't necessarily mind that, if I'm completely honest. I don't completely mind that at all. This army over here, this is my prime army. My second warband is my prime army. Raising a host, ooh. Britaven de Margana, in her capacity as general, has begun using her own personal funds to augment the size of her assigned army. We are unsure whether to applaud her initiative or worry over the intentions behind this action. She is loyal to me. I trust her. She's doing a fine job. The second warband... Oh no. This army is big. It needs to fight. They must go to war. They must suffer some casualties. That's not your own. You didn't pay for that yourself. I'm paying for that. What a waste of my money. What a waste of my money. Let's go ahead and get equal integration. Oh, let's get everything. What am I kidding? We are the technologically superior nation over here. Alright. If I'm completely honest, folks, I think we're almost ready for our next war. Aggressive expansion is going to drop to like 10-ish very soon. And we're in a position to actually go to war with, I think, Demetia and take all of this, or even Coritania. Oh, no, not Coritania, Cantiacia. I wouldn't mind that. Either way, I mean, some of these, like the Welsh or some of these, like, southern kingdoms will fall very soon, I think. Very soon, I think. But not today. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be where we call it a session. It's been about an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was a fairly slower episode with small growths and changes here and there, but that kind of management and patience is important sometimes. Try to play as much of it at 5 and 4 speed as possible. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you did, drop that like and comment down below. It really does help me understand what you want to see more or less of. Next session will be a pretty violent one, I think, as I'm going to try and take all of Wales and the southern coast in one session, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it should be interesting. Massive thanks, as always, goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You do make a huge difference in keeping us alive and running smoothly. And a massive thanks, of course, goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.